Hello, Academy. Welcome back to Inari Prime. This is the third day that I've been stranded here without a functional hyperdrive. And I am having the time of my life. I mean, look. Isn't this infant life form the most adorable big thing you've ever seen? Reminds me of the little rabid lasher I kept as a child. The lasher kept trying to eat me, which I thought was incredibly endearing. I named the third planet in this star system Inari Omega, and true to its designation, Omega is a planet of vast, unfathomable oceans and prolific wildlife. I suspect tides rise high enough to swallow the meager landforms here. As proof, this poor Nidarian, that's jellyfish to you first years, must have been stranded on land when the tides receded. With so many planets and a space station in close proximity, what else can you expect? Land is reduced to pockets at high altitude locations like this one. Can I confess something, Academy? I've never seen oceans before. My mother and I grew up on Roanoke 4, and when I graduated, top of my class, thank you very much, I went straight to the Academy. Before this trip, the biggest body of water I ever saw was the Academy Fountain. So you can imagine my excitement when I see this. Oceans I have to boost to cross. Oceans that stretch as far as the eye can see. You might ask, why did Mother and I never travel? Interstellar tourism is, after all, quite popular. The truth is, Academy, I am a scholarship student. Before this research venture, I didn't have a unit to my name. My father was Zeta designation. So, as you might expect, he didn't stick around after I was born. I met him once, and he was a very important person. Just not to me. Mother was Alpha, so she never wanted his handouts. And yes, this means I am incredibly poor. But that doesn't mean I'm worth any less as a researcher than, say, the likes of Alexander Kahn. In fact, I would say hardship trains character, teach patience and perseverance. I may not be chewing on a silver spoon, but I'm worth 10 Kahns. Hey, Academy, do you think this ocean is safe to swim in? What would the water feel like? I mean, it's just oxygen and Hygleys, the former we need and the latter we take for recreation. How harmful can water be? I'm going in. I don't care. You only live once, right? And I might never see oceans again, so here I go. Oh gosh, the water's radioactive. Oh, but it is so beautiful. Look at that. And all of the scenery. You don't get to see things like this on Roanoke 4. Oh, everything looks so alien and frightening. I wish I could see it clearer. And what are those things the scanner's picking up? Stella, that's my roommate, she used to tell me about sharks. How they look like gutturals but live in water. They have 14 rows of razor-sharp teeth, feed exclusively on advanced species, and can sense fear from half a planet away. Now that sounds terrifying, but she also says that sharks are solitary. So I should be safe, right? But seriously, what are they? Why is the water so murky? I can't see anything. Let's just go out a little bit. And shut up, life support. I already know. Yes, I need oxygen. I know. Oh, boy, do I need oxygen. Oh gosh, I forgot. I can't swim. I don't want to drown. I still have to see a shark and kick Alexander Kahn's backside. I don't want to die. Oh gosh. I guess the fantasy of water is far safer than reality. Please ignore that moment of panic, Academy. I am trained, I promise you. They must put these plaques out for sailors to see. This ancient remain speaks of a path to Drying Darn, and there's no precise translation for the word. I became hyper-aware that the Viking are not all that fond of the Sentinels. I will have to take greater precaution among them, not to give away that the Atlas and Academy are joining sides. If, an amoeba of an academic institution can join with the space whale that is the Atlas. It's a shame, though. I quite like the Viking. Other than that degenerate of an outpost keeper who offered me counterfeit upgrades. All the Viking I've seen have been exactly as I imagined them to be, honorable warriors. Not only does Inari Omega contain great hidden depth and full spectrums of fauna, these strange floating geomorphology and scarred red earth, no doubt filled with radioactive plutonium and thamium, they all make this the strangest planet I've ever seen. I wonder how these cut-half floating mountains came to be. Were they carved by ancient ice sheets, which then melted and formed these oceans? Sometimes I wish I was a geologist. Life forms here have no fear of travelers. They know they are the masters of this place, and I'm merely passing through. Some have the appearance of scavengers or predators, but despite my presence, none of them attack. What in the 7 stars is that? They're bouncing gelatinous mounds. Are they life forms? Oh gosh. What if there are intelligent life forms like this? I don't try to be elitist, Academy, but I don't think I could keep a straight face with all that bouncing. Please stop bouncing. There was a larger life form I saw right as I landed, but I don't see it now, which is a shame. Oh, never mind. There it is. These gentle giants may have mouths, but the mouths are analogous evolution. They don't eat the same way we do. Those plates on their backs? They likely contain colonies of microbial photosynthetic life forms. And the giants and microbes have a mutually symbiotic relationship. Hence, the giants' diet consists of absorbed nutrition. No doubt water they absorb by soaking in the radioactive oceans. Anyways, it's time to meet the locals. If I can find a hatch. What happened here? If I see a body, I am going to scream. The occupants of this outpost seem to have abandoned all their cargo and just left. The fungal infections here are not the same as the life on this planet. They must have been brought here by the colonials and incubated in this temperate space without radiation. Oh no. This might be a plague ship. I have to get out of here, Academy. Go soak in radioactive water. Excuse me just 1 second. So, I've given myself an acid shower and checked all my bio readings. Everything's fine. I emerged to the sight of these majestic deer-like creatures, strutting among the other grazers and osmosers like alphas. They also have green photosynthetic plating. This type of diet is probably only possible in a star system with so much green light. Judging by their complex sexual dimorphic features, like antlers in their radically different sizes, I would say that they, like us, have a complicated hierarchy based on gender designations. That's really fascinating how different life forms across the universe can come together to form similar family units. I wonder if there's a paper in there somewhere, if I ever grow tired of wanderlust. For now, though, the beauty of these landscapes will keep me occupied for a good long while yet. I'm thinking of a few photographs for my mother. She's a collector, and she would want to know that I'm having fun. Proximity alert. Hostile life form. I pull out my Resozo. As per protocol, the first few shots I aim at its feet, but it's relentless. Oh, and I hit so hard. Sorry, just a few shots. Wait. Wait, it's dead? How I barely hit it. Oh no, Academy. You saw, right? I tried to follow protocol. I'm sorry, little thing. On that note, I think that's all for day 3. After all, there's so much left to do if I want to leave the system tomorrow. Until next time, Academy, MEC out.